Enjoy the show. Good morning. If you'd like some world-class food cooked especially for you, then you're in the right place. This is Saturday Kitchen Live. And welcome to the show. With me in the studio today are two top chefs. First, the man behind the award-winning array of restaurants, all in his hometown of Plymouth. It's the brilliant James Tanner. And next to him is a Mexican chef with a passion for modern cooking techniques. His brand new restaurant in Chobham in Surrey is already winning rave reviews. It's Fernando Stobel. So good morning to you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
James, you're firing up. What are you going to cook for us?
I am. I've got wonderful seared fillets of plaice. We're going to do ginger, some bit of garlic in there, creme fraiche and butter beans, James.
So the creme fraiche is used to finish it off rather than a little bit of cream?
Indeed. It just adds a wonderful creaminess to the sauce.
And it's a quick dish too. If you want to use tin beans, you could easily do it in less than 5 minutes.
By all means, it just cooks so quickly because it's fish fillets. It is a dish in minutes.
So we've got a quick dish here. Fernando, go on then.
Mine looks a little bit complex, but it isn't. It's braised belly and braised shoulder. Then we roll it like a Valentine, like a sausage shape with two different textures of cauliflower. Cauliflower couscous, cauliflower puree, and some prunes together.
And you've got some soaked prunes on the side of it as well?
And some pork crackling as well.
Sounds, and some pork crackling as well, yeah. There you go. Easy as that. So two tasty dishes to look forward to. And also we've got a usual lineup of superb foodie films from the BBC's archive. Today our regular helpings are of course from Rick Stein, plus brand new Saturday Kitchen episodes of Raymond Blanc and Celebrity MasterChef. Now, our special guest has appeared in some of the most iconic films ever made, including The Deep, Casino Royale, and one of my all-time favourite films, Bullet, with the great Steve McQueen. She hits our screens on Monday in a brand new BBC drama called Dancing on the Edge. Please welcome to Saturday Kitchen, it's the fabulous Jacqueline Bisset. Great to you on the show. Thank you for joining us as well.
Thank you. This is a real surprise.
First thing, what a career.
Oh yeah, a long one.
But incredible. I mean, reading your resume and what you've done, and you know, your first film was, well, one of your first films with the great Audrey Hepburn.
Yes.
Was that really the defining start of your career, particularly with Hollywood? Do you need a break like that?
I think, well, Casino Royale was before that.
Yeah.
But the person I give credit to started me off was Roman Polanski. He gave me a very small part in a film called Cul-de-sac. That was the first kind of he gave me my start, really.
That was your start?
Yeah.
And now you're here on Saturday Kitchen.
I couldn't speak at that point. I was just completely honest. I couldn't walk and talk at the same time.
Well, we're going to talk about your career and particularly what you're doing a little bit later on.
Yes.
But now, of course, at the end of today's programme, I'll either cook food heaven or food hell for Jacqueline. It's something based on your favourite ingredient, food heaven, or your nightmare ingredient, food hell. It's up to our chefs here to decide, as well as some of our viewers. So, food heaven, what would it be?
Well, a sea bass or something delicious with some wonderful.
You're a big fan of Italian food as well, aren't you?
I love Italian food, yeah.
Okay, so sea bass for one. What about the dreaded food hell?
Bananas,
right.
that and sort of those sort of creamy textures that make the sort of blancmange type. Yeah, no. Bananas and banana cake.
There you go. Well, it's either sea bass or bananas. For food heaven, I've got something influenced by Jacqueline's favourite love of Italian food, a salt-crusted sea bass with homemade pasta. How does that sound? We're going to cover the fish with egg white and sea salt and then bake it gently in the oven and then take it out and serve it on a bed of pasta, homemade, with pancetta and a homemade pesto sauce, and finish off with a few basil leaves on the top. So salt-baked. Looks good, tastes good too. Alternatively, you could be having that dreaded food hell, bananas, which I could turn into a stunning dessert. The bananas are covered in a light sparkling batter, and then I'm going to deep fry them, roll it in a sesame seed caramel, and serve it with a vanilla souffle and a bowl of vanilla ice cream.
Oh, well, under those circumstances, who knows?
Well, who knows? There you go. Well, you have to wait to the end of the show to see which one Jacqueline gets. Now, if you'd like to ask a question for any of our chefs today, then you can call this number. That's 0330 123 1410. That's 0330 123 1410. A few of you to put your questions to us live a little later on. And if I do get to speak to you, then I'm asking you whether Jacqueline should be facing food heaven or food hell. So start thinking. When was the last time you went to Plymouth on your travels?
when I was about 18.
18? Well, this man's restaurant is slightly newer than then, but there you go. He's cooking with us next. It's the man with a passion for great British seafood. It's the brilliant Mr. James Tanner.
Hi, James.
Great to have on the show, James.
Good to be back.
Tell us about this dish, first of all, because it does involve seafood, so
It does.
away you go.
So we're going to use some great British plaice. We're going to do some butter beans with it, with a touch of chilli, garlic, ginger, chicken stock reduction,
Right.
mint as well, touch of dill in there, all finished off with creme fraiche.
So it's done in quite quick time. So we can first of all talk about the place. Now you can tell the place